Okay, this is the rubber roof, the ceiling, underneath the rubber roof that they did work on, and to the left of this picture is the warehouse, and to the right and straight ahead from the center is the assembly room, which is the rubber roof above. So this crack that I'm panning on, this joining of roof to wall, that's where they replaced the plywood and redid the rubber for to seal up the valley. Right through here. The wall is the warehouse, against the warehouse, and the roof line is the valley they replaced, the plywood and rubber they replaced. And all the way down through halfway, I'm halfway now, along what they worked on. And about 3/4 of the way we come to this joining, this place where the roof joins the wall. Up above, it would be the plywood and the rubber going uphill towards the warehouse. And we've got this leak going on. Just to give you a perspective, there's the end of the rubber roof right there. That's where the paint booth starts. Where the cement blocks are is where the paint booth starts. So probably what, maybe 20 feet back from that paint booth roof is this leak. And we have to figure out. And there it is. You can see it dripping off that 2x4. And those pipes up there. It's dripping off those pipes. Those happen to be electrical pipes, by the way. And it's dripping off the seam. I wonder if I can enlarge that. Oh, I can. Look at that. It's dripping out of the ceiling between those two ceiling boards. And that wall is the wall. On the other side of that wall is the warehouse. And on this side is the rubber roof and the 3-foot sloping plywood. And it's leaking right there. Pretty good. Thankfully, I don't have a man working directly under it, but if it ever gets into that electrical, and there is a machine down here. See it dripping right on the cans. And there's a pressure washer right there that we use for washing our bodies in steel. And that's getting wet. And then over in the corner, let's see if we can get some light on it. Come on, you can do it. Okay, maybe that'll work. We've got water on the floor. Now this is the corner where the rubber roof they worked on meets the warehouse over here and the paint booth, which is the roof that was totally replaced, part of that roof. And that's the connection right there between the rubber roof and the roof they replaced totally. So right in the corner where the rubber roof meets the warehouse, we've got a problem. We opened it up to see what the heck was going on, and what we see is that the water's leaking in like crazy, but hard to tell where it's coming from. But it's going to rot the wood, and it has to be found and fixed. We made a temporary catch basin for it with a drain hose. It goes somewhere. Oh, it goes in the back there and runs it into a drain. So we're catching it in a 55-gallon plastic drum, or most of it. And when we're not catching, it's going on the floor. So when they come back to C, we can get up on a ladder here and look in there and see if we can spot anything. But there's these two spots, the one I just looked at and this one over here that we looked at first. And the rest of the room is in pretty dry. So the other repairs worked. But there's more to be done in these two.